So then I had to learn another way to kill chickens. And so we had always used steel fence posts a lot. And there was an old rusty one laying out there. And I just thought, well, I can do this. And so I took it and got the chicken and I laid it on the block and I took the fence post and laid it across the chicken's neck and stood on both sides of it. And then I would just yank up real quick and that would take the chicken's head off. And so then, of course, we'd have to go find them after we'd throw them. Golly, they'd be all over the backyard there someplace. And we'd get the chickens, and we had to have boiling water. And of course, one tea kettle of boiling water would just do at the most 2 chickens. We would put it in a 3-gallon bucket, and you would douse the chicken down in there. And then you would pull all the feathers off, and if they were a little older chicken, then you had to singe them because they would have hair on them. And then we would take a match and put a paper, and we would singe the chickens. Then we would clean them. And of course, to start with, I just had to learn how to cut them up. And when I found out that I could get 10 cents a chicken, because my mother when she sold them, she always charged 10 cents more if they wanted them cut up. And then they even went up to one time, I think it was 15. I don't think I ever got a quarter for a chicken. And because people from town would come out and want a chicken and nobody'd ever kill them or clean them. But that was one way of making money, was we would sell the chickens. And so we didn't have running water in the house, and we had a pump outside there was a windmill. And so, of course, at this time, we did not even have electricity, because we didn't have electricity until 1938. And we would heat the water on a coal oil stove in the summer and bring it out to the pump. And there's where we would clean the chickens, or take the feathers all off, singe them, and then we would just have to keep getting water in a big dish pan. And that's where we would but I learned to cut them up, and that was no problem. And most people won't even handle them, but it was nothing to me to just pull all the insides out and go right through with it.